It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
What are you up to now? Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Protego! Confringo! You better be a beast. Confringo! No! Confringo! Incendio!
We had that Merlin woman till you showed up.
Incendio!
Slippery as a
Incendio!
Perhaps you ought to give up.
Confringo!
I thought you had...
Incendio! Confringo!
Are you in...
Incendio!
It's actually...
Confringo! Protego! Incendio!
That's the best you can do. Ah, there you are.
Incendio!
Oh, it's a bit like,
Incendio!
fire, isn't it?
Incendio!
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Confringo! Incendio! Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I've been at this for hours.
Quickly now.
Revelio.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so.
Expelliarmus.
Something here. Ranrock said so. You're so very...
Expelliarmus.
Don't have time for this.
Incendio.
What an unfortunate disappointment. When are you going to give up?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I shall avenge your death.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. You won't last long.
Levioso.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizards.
Revelio.
But this is different somehow. I'd wager this man.
Revelio. It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Revelio. Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place.
Revelio.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after up. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy.
We did not, Professor. We encountered...
That goblins were aware of my... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then downstairs near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like... Command it to access a... As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you...
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a town. For the moment, however, you've more important things to...
Yes, sir.
That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Revelio.
A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
goblins are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
What have the Keepers planned for me?
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Compulso. Oh. Accio.
Was it Accio I used before?
Accio.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Revelio. Accio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio.
Traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio. Confringo.
presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
More statues.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Lumos. Accio.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Revelio.
I need to see how the map changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Don't like the look of this.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
What a relief.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Way out of here.
Revelio.
Crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you...
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of... They also encountered a powerful goblin...
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials.
We shall defer to you. Now then.
Wait, Professor. The name...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. I will be honest, I've no idea.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once.
Well, it's worth a try.
My studies.
Before you go...
Professor? Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you...
Thank you, sir.
Revelio. Revelio.
I should ask Sirona at the...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be...
pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald. The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when some provide us with magically imbued material, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by some...
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you...
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you and...
I suspected you two might get...
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll... I've seen it firsthand with her. It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to... You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so...
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Levioso! Revelio!
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just... You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with it.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab...
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of it.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can...
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen...
Revelio.
I'll need to get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Revelio. Revelio.
All those new and expensive, and you leave them on platform 9 and 4. You are damn lucky that this station.
You can't imagine how
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more...
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting...
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form
Revelio.
of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, you're second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise. You, however, I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't... In fact, I know of two statues. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so...
I'd be glad to help.
Oh, I knew I could count. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment.
Revelio.
No one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Alohomora.
About, didn't I?
Revelio.
students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of college kids.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha, Mora.
trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so tentative if the ministry would allow them to have rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
How dare you speak to a princess? That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
The heck? You do not belong here.
Aloha Mora.
The fuck is going on?
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Didn't I?
Expelliarmus!
Nice to see you. There are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed.
And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. It's a majestic fort. Encompasses the whole of...
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your... Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night, thus I...
How many statues?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. See, you have your work cut out for you.
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh,
Revelio.
I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Revelio.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Reparo.
I need to fix the lift before I can use it. That seems to have done the trick.
Revelio.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Incendio. Revelio.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Incendio! Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Protego! Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Reparo. Leviosa!
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Caforzo. Accio. Levioso.
That did the trick.
Revelio. Revelio. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should perform.
Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
So if you're feeling smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charms come out in the wash, but it hadn't.
Someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her knut. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.